the states have taken quite a few different approaches, not only in how they publish the data, but what some of the next steps might be. We've got a few themes that we've seen identified on the left of the slide here. A handful of states have really just primarily focused on initial outreach and education. So they might be reaching out to manufacturers that either have triggered a report, have submitted a report, might be planning to do so, with purely the goal of education, letting you know, here's what the requirements are, here's access to the resources, offering a point of contact for any questions about submitting the report. The next category is really for when you submit the report. Some of the states are reviewing these, keeping a close tab on completeness and accuracy of the reports. They might be submitting additional requests for information, saying, hey, there's a required field here that you didn't complete, or maybe you put in a certain value and the state is looking for a separate value, offering a reference to the guidance documents that provides additional information. As we get a little bit further down, we do see some states who are performing their own analyses for what they anticipate to be an expected report. This could be looking at information such as pricing compendia. Do we see a new product showing up in pricing compendia that had not been there before? They contrast that against the new product reports that they received, and reaching out to any manufacturers that did not submit a report. On the right here, we've got a snapshot from Minnesota's dashboard, where they've recently launched an initiative as they've gone through and identified a number of reports that they expected. You can even search here on their website as well by manufacturer, by therapeutic class, and they'll say, for this manufacturer, we expected 6 reports, but we only received 4. So that in addition to chasing down any potential missing reports, they're also making that information publicly available as well. That brings us to the next category of name and shame. And this is, kind of the term for states that might be calling out manufacturers where they believe they have not been compliant with the requirements. Or as we've got in the bottom of the slide here, West Virginia being an example where they even identify partially compliant manufacturers, where maybe you've submitted a report, but have not included some elements of the reporting requirements as well. So that's another thing that a number of the states do, and all the more reason to make sure that you're keeping tabs on these state websites to make sure that you're aware of what information is out there.